It might be working. I hope so. I don't see my audio going. Oh, there it is. I have no idea if this is going to work or not. So just give you a little heads up. This is... this is basically the world's most half-ass Jason Bites Back video ever because... one, I kind of sort of forgot about Jason Bites Back because I was super focused yesterday on getting the $10 baller Patreon video completed and edited, and I just completely brain farted. So in my defense though, I did hire some people to come in and put up sheetrock in my garage, so that took all day. So while I was editing the Patreon video, I was like zeroed in on these people. I just want to make sure none of my tools walked off. So, yeah, my bad. So, basically, Jason Bites Back, episode numero 40. I'm going to go with 40. Hey, Siri, how do you say 40 in Spanish? Oh,
in Spanish, 40 is cuarenta.
Cuarenta. 40 is cuarenta. Okay, so if you guys haven't noticed, everything is equivalent to what it was on my New Year's live stream because I just got home not too long ago. In a frantic panic, I set up my live streaming setup, which is actually my 3900X currently with a 980 Ti. That was my test/stream PC, or actually it was originally my server, and then it failed, and then I had to get a warranty. Got it back. Everything's working. This is the first actual test run, so thank you to the computer gods that it actually worked. Big Spoon, I got a lot of comments here, but it looks like you said I should raise the mic. Testing, 1, 2, 3. How does that sound? Is that better? Let me know in the comments down below. But anyways, I rushed to get everything set up, so I do apologize for the half-assedness. Anyways, I don't have any questions. The thing about YouTube and their new dashboard or their new studio is that loading questions is an absolute disaster, meaning that as you scroll, every single freaking comment gets loaded into Chrome memory. And if you know anything about Chrome, you know it sucks, and you know it sucks even harder with memory. So it makes it a pain in the ass to go through an entire month worth of comments because it like freezes up Chrome. It doesn't matter. Chrome, Firefox, it all sucks. If you guys are wondering, I'm not going to be drinking heavily tonight. I am having a little bit of beer, but if you're thinking about donating to get me to take shots, I'm not doing that either. Okay, let's catch up on a little bit of these donations here. First, who's the first donator? Liquid Syphilis, aka Scott Locke. Shots. No, I'll take a drink. Joshua, $2, said 38 in Spanish. That's exactly how you say 38 in Spanish. 38 in Spanish. Big Spoon, louder, correct setting. What? Okay. All right. Well. Ooh. There you go.
More than $20.
Hopefully that's better. If that is not better, let me know. Now, what I did do to kind of make this a little bit easier, and I do apologize to everybody who may have commented in the chance of getting that comment or question answered in Jason Bites Back, but I posted to Twitter. I haven't even checked it yet. Looks like I have 26 pending responses here. I haven't even looked at it, so we're just going to kind of YOLO this and hope it works. Hey, there we go. Look at that. Wow. I did not plan this at all. First and foremost, the first question asked is, oh geez, really? Okay. Scott, aka Liquid Syphilis, says, are you ever going to do anything with your 3900X? Yes. Liquid, first of all, F you. I don't know why I censor some words and not others. Yes, I am going to do something with my 3900. It's called streaming to YouTube, just like I am right now. So screw you and your couch. Let's see. Second, I really should have put like a video on this. This is the worst shots ever. Hey, this sucks. I'm sorry. Next question. All right, who is your favorite Discord admin? Absolutely not you. Two-parter, when are you going to finally get Ubiquity gear? Craft Computing and SPX Labs have both stepped up. Why are your purse strings so tight? I don't know why that was so hard to say, but yeah. Drink. As far as Ubiquity goes, when they come out with a super hardcore flex Wi-Fi 6 puck, you know, like we're talking like $500 puck or something, I might get like 3 of those. I don't know. Past that, I like my PF Sense, and my AX5000 runs perfectly for my house. So until that comes out, and or they send me a bunch of free stuff to make videos on, that's what you got. Okay, next question. Scuba says, is this kid friendly? Absolutely fucking not. Okay. How much for shots? No shots. Oh yeah. God, I really need to. There we go. All right, guys. Real quick. While I do this, it'd probably be best if I had my little video down there. Look at that. Look at that. See? That makes way more sense to have my video there, so I stopped switching back and forth. Okay, so no money for shots. Why did you forget Jason Bites Back? Don't you plan weeks ahead of time? Absolutely, Scuba. I plan all my weeks ahead of time. I am basically the best, most completest planner in the world. So, if you saw my last video, I think it was my last video, I'm doing a garage renovation. I'm going full bore, like full send for the boys, garage renovation. Basically, I added insulation, I added drywall, I added outlets, like I did some electricity wiring myself. I know everyone thinks I'm gonna burn my house down, but you know, not my first rodeo, and I have insurance. Okay, so I'm gonna stop talking about that. Next, so I did the sheetrock, I did the insulation, and I hired some drywall people to come in and put up drywall. So it is now officially drywalled, sheetrocked, whatever you want to call it. And my next step is I want to add some speakers, some kind of Bluetooth audio system, which I did get something in today. I'm gonna test out and see if that works. Also, I upgraded my irrigation system from a good dumb system to what I hope is a good smart system. It was by a company called Ratio. So I was thinking about making a video on it, but you know, last time I made a non-completely tech related video, you know, I lost Mike, and I will forever miss you, Mike. I drink this in your honor. Bye, Felicia. Okay, so I was thinking about making a video on that. It's a smart thing, and I want to upgrade all the smart things. I wired in temporary outlets, but I am looking at doing, I don't know what ecosystem yet, but some sort of a smart setup for a bunch of lights, because I also wired some lights at the top, which I might cover later. But anyways, shop lights, main lights, all kinds of lights. Got the drywall done. Pretty much, I've just been sidetracked with home DIY, ruin your own stuff projects. Next question. Actually, let's see if we have any questions on the old YouTubes before I get any farther. Big Spoon says louder, correct setting. Wait, did I already read that? $20. Big Spoon, stop giving me, you give me money every month. Stop it. Okay, this is enough. I'm not taking shots. Guess I must have missed the video at some point. Hey Jason, for Canada, ubiquity slag, guys and gals, hit up Twitter with questions. Actually say America fuck yeah without censoring yourself. I can't do that. This is a family friendly show, and I will never, ever say America fuck yeah without censoring myself. So when we have Hops and Brews as a co-host, seems to work really well for craft. The thing is, Flops and Bros, Craft, aka Jeff, like I feel like you are sloppy seconds. If I were to have you as a co-host, like would I be getting Jeff's sloppy seconds? Like, has he already been there so many times that, I mean, okay, I'll stop that one. Volume is fine. Touch of blur. When do your patrons get your koozie? That is a actually good question. Thank you for reminding me. I found my box of koozies. I had this made A long time ago, I ordered, I don't know how many. I've sent a couple out for random things, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11. Well, I have 12 here, but I have 11 that I'm willing to give away, saving one for myself. And if you like to get a koozie, one, you have to be a $10 Patreon subscriber. Oh, I'm so glad I hid those things. Two, you have to go log into your Patreon account if you're $10 or plus and send me your shipping address. The first 11 people to do that, I will send out a koozie. And if you're lucky, you might even get a used koozie. So there you go. Let's see. Yeah, there is a kind of a touch of blur. Guys, okay, so part of my frantic setup is I am using a webcam. That's right, a webcam. I loaded up my 3900, which was originally a Windows 10 installation on my X99 system. I let all the drivers update automatically. I hooked up a webcam. I tied in my audio, and I'm just, that's it, full send. So here's where we are. No fine tuning, no tweaking, no customization. I just logged in and full send. So this is the single most half-assed video ever. I'm sorry, but hopefully it's okay. Next up, let's see. Jason videos are the most unpredictable videos. It's what makes them awesome. Oh, yeah. You know, you talk so much crap and now, yeah, okay. Let's see. Byte My Bits. How do we get a beer koozie? That was from Big Spoon. Donating another $5. Don't do that, Spoon, but thank you very much. And I just talked about the beer koozie. 38 in Spanish. You keep saying 38 in Spanish. Hey, Siri, how do you say 38 in Spanish?
In Spanish, 38 is 38.
31. 31. 31. Okay. Chris Hummel, hey father, massive spoon of donations. Please no semen and koozie. Damn it. Oh man. All right, I'm gonna go back to Twitter and go back to my desktop and go through the rest of these things. Has vlogs always been your style? Screw you, Scuba. What is your favorite barbecue in Kansas City? Reno 911. I gotta be honest with you, Reno. I've been to Kansas City multiple times. I've never sought out a barbecue place. So I don't have a favorite. I don't know. Couldn't tell you. If I ever go, I might have to get on Twitter and ask you what the best barbecue place in Kansas City is. So next time I take a trip to, let's say, Micro Center, while there may or may not be a tornado again, and they may or may not have chairs on their ceiling, I won't care because I already got one that I hate, then I will ask you where the best barbecue place is. Honestly, I'm craving crab legs. Seriously, craving crab legs. Can't eat them though, not till December. Ooh, more than $20 in a single donation. Thank you. Oh God, who donated more than $20? Joshua, aka J Leak. $20.01. You are my hero. Thank you, Joshua. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Stop throwing money at me because I know you're just going to do chargebacks on your credit card anyway. So, yeah. Okay, next up. Why is the Byte My Bits logo crooked in your studio? No, it's completely level. Let's see. If I get my professional leveler. You see this? Professional leveler. Look at this. Look at this. Oh! 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 Oh, look how level that is. Yeah, Liquid, I got something for you. Okay. Bitch. Yeah. Okay, so that is level. F you, Liquid. And next question, what are you planning to actually do in the garage? Well, Mike, if this is the same Mike that left me because I made videos other than tech, which probably not, sorry, but I plan on parking my car in there. And I have tools and I plan on working on stuff, and I don't know. This is more of just like I'm like I'm like a dog chasing squirrels that have chapters in my life, right? Like mother shuckers. I was trying to fill my server full of drives, and that was for a chapter of my life. I was like, shuck all the drives, right? And now I got all the drives I could ever want, and I'm done with that. Next up, garage. I mean, there's multiple chapters in between, but you catch my drift. It's a Ratio controller. If you were to redo any potential fire hazard in your home and take laziness out of the equation, which would you redo? That was from Scott Liquid Syphilis Lock. Did I even show that? No. Okay. There it is. There it is. There it is. Boom. That is actually a really good question. I think that the switch that I wired in my attic being probably the most common reason, probable reason why my house would burn down, I feel like that would probably be what I would redo. And the only thing I would do, all my connections are sound as far as having the box and everything like that. But running the wires, I just like took the wire and just kind of threw it across the attic a little bit. And then on the other end, took it and hooked it up into the box. So not the best setup. I would probably redo that, run the wires, staple them to the wall.
More than $20.
Oh God, I got another $20.
Thank you.
I'm gonna get whoever did that. I'll get back to you. So I would run those again through the wall, right? And the box connection itself, there's supposed to be some different connectors to that as well. I would do that better, just so everything was secured. And the reason why I would do that is that if I ever did, for whatever reason, have to have my house inspected or anything like that, I'm literally going to have to go up there and remove that wiring because it will not pass any inspection at all. So that's what I would redo. Side note, that little switch in the attic thing, it worked all summer. Not once did it go down. Not once did it overheat. That little USB like fan cooler thing kept that switch perfectly tempered, I think. It didn't shut off. I don't know if it's perfect, but it didn't shut off. Oh my God, Scott, stop spamming Twitter. You suck. Can the RTX 4000 transcode 10 streams of 4K? No, it cannot transcode 10 streams of 4K. I'm sorry, it can't. And it's not necessarily the processing power. For all of you out there who may not know this, Plex transcoding, especially like on GPU transcoding, hardware accelerated transcoding, requires RAM. And you hit a RAM limit before, most of the time, at least with, most GPUs, you hit the RAM limit before you hit the processing limit. So, no, can't do that.
More
New
than
GPUs, let's
in a
talk about
single
that.
donation. Thank you.
Actually, okay, before I talk about that, apparently you guys are throwing money at me like a dead hooker. Let's see. Joshua Shyfield, You Are My Hero, already got you on that one, $20. Big Spoon, $20.02. Favorite admin, by the way. You know what, Spoon? Yeah, because, you are my favorite admin, Spoon. Yeah, screw you, Scuba. Screw you, Liquid. Rugaroo, still like you, bud. You're just probably not here. But I'm going to go ahead and give that to you. You officially paid your way into the favorite admin. Appreciate you. If you guys don't know my Discord, I have a Discord. The links are somewhere on Twitter or something. You can join, and there's a Gen Pop, and there's a Patreon Pop. I don't really go to the Gen Pop very often, but I usually am in Patreon hanging out and chatting and talking it up. So the general population is kind of like, sometimes I pop my head in there, but better chance if you ever do want to actually talk to me, which I don't know why you would be in Patreon chat. Next question, or next donation, Joshua Schoenfeld. I can't say your name. Before I read this off, Josh, this guy, he's actually, his nickname in Discord is J Leak. So this guy bought a $4,000 CPU, the 3990X. He bought a $1,000 motherboard. He bought a bunch of custom water cooling and put it all together with fancy green colored fluid, right? Put it all together, and guess what happened? I'll give you a second while I drink. It leaked. Leaked everywhere. Ruined it, destroyed it, caught on fire. It's done. Gone. Poof, up in smoke. Okay, that last part was a slight exaggeration, but it did leak. So I will never let him live that down. Scuba, $5. When does JBB start? It's already started, woman. Calm down. This seems like a vlog. You need to calm down. Okay. Okay, that's it. All caught up, all good to go. Let's go back to the desktop. Let's ask some questions here. This is from Tripped Out Tech. My Plex server on Freenass keeps going offline, and I have to restart the plugin. Anything you can think of? I mean, when it comes to troubleshooting stuff like this, like, that's like calling a mechanic and saying, hey, my car's making a noise. Do you know what it is? So it's really hard to diagnose exactly what that is or to even give you a good, idea, mainly because I don't use Freenass as a daily driver. But if it's randomly going offline and you have to restart it to get it back up and working, that makes me think there's either two things. Either one, some sort of a memory thing, like memory keeps building up and it's not, like clearing itself, so it's at some point overloading and then going offline. Or two, you're having some kind of an issue with your IP. Maybe your IP keeps switching or something in the networking configuration of that. What is it called? Jail? Yeah, in that jail is having an issue. But honestly, I'm not really the expert on Freenass, so those are just two shot in the dark guesses. Tony says, why can't you just stay in your damn lane? I joined this channel to hear about Plex, not some garage. Ha ha ha. Sorry, I tried to keep a straight face. Thank you, Tony. You're right. Don't leave me. Don't be a Mike. Okay. Don't be a Mike. Scott Liquid, aka douchebag. I too would also like to know why you can't stay in your lane. God damn it. I'm done. I'm done, Liquid. I'm not reading anymore. You're done. I couldn't help but scan the QR code. Yeah, guys, if you haven't scanned the QR code, let me link it. No, it's not here. Hold on. You get your ready. That's it. If you haven't scanned that, that's a very rare giveaway. So, yeah. Oh, dang it. Other than Plex, what is your favorite plugin for Unraid or Freenass? Interesting. I think the most used Docker that I have for Unraid is going to be Totally, or Totally, or however you say it, which is just, more in-depth details and history of everything that happens on Plex. Plex dashboard has come a long way, and it has a long way to go. The Totally interface logs IP addresses, and you can, it's way more advanced than what Plex has to offer. So because I share with a very few amount of people, I make sure that those people are not sharing it with their friends, which has happened before. So I go in there and I make sure that, IPs match up or whatever. So Totally is probably the main. I've also used a lot of speed tests. You can do a self-hosted speed test on Unraid.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
More than $20.
$20. Oh, God, I'll get to that in a second. So you can do a speed test self-hosted, and you can test your local network against that. And since I've gotten a 10 gig switch, and Unraid is obviously connected with a 10 gig NIC, I've been using that kind of as a baseline. So if I connect something else with 10 gig, I can connect to that speed test and test that communication between those two PCs to see how that is running. I've done that a few times, and it's been extremely useful. So that's probably like my third favorite, but Unplex related, it's my first favorite. Nate Harris, who is first? Who is first? Nate, you are always and will always be first in my YouTube channel. If you guys don't know, Nate Harris has been religiously typing first in the comments, no matter how late he was to the game, for years. Like consistency. Like you've been consistent long enough that I will acknowledge you as the first. Like that's it. You got it. How is that toy I got you? Are you talking about that little jumper thingy, that wind-up toy? I don't know. I lost it. It was really cheap and smelled like poo. So, James Clark. Hey, this guy. James, you won my t-shirt. Don't think I forgot. I'm pretty sure you won my t-shirt. Yeah. When you're going to send out more B&B swag to your favorite Patreon contributors, need one of them koozies. I've already talked about that. First 11 to send me a message on Patreon of $10 baller or higher Patreon. First 11, you'll get a koozie. Better get that going. Rugaroo, when can we ban Liquid? Oh, geez. Yes, I agree. Ban him right now. Joshua, aka J-Leak, did you pull a permit for your garage work? Absolutely, totally. Who is your #1 Patreon supporter? That's from Josh. Well, Josh, that is a fantastic question. Before I talk about my Patreon subscribers, I want to give a message to Patreon directly. Yes, those are still from the New Year's live stream. So, Patreon, you make it exceedingly difficult. Oh,
More than $20 in a single donation. Thank you.
Patreon, you make it exceedingly difficult to export a list of Patreon subscribers. It is absolutely horrendous, and I plan on sending you tons of emails to allow me to export a list of icons, names, and amounts. That way I could save it as a JPEG and put it. Instead, I have to export an Excel file, and then I have to sort that data with Excel, and then I have to save it as a web page. And then you get this hot mess. Look at this. Look at this. This is what I have. This is literally, I mean, it's an Excel file exported as a website just so I can show it. This is terrible. But Josh, aka J-Leak, aka the Green Monster, is the #1 currently Patreon subscriber at $20 a month. Josh, I understand you should do a chargeback, and I completely expect that. Let's give a quick shout out to some of these top people, these $10 media heroes. I call them $10 ballers. But Anthony Dean, thank you very much for $10.01. You've been consistently the highest Patreon donator for a long time. That 1 cent puts you over the mark. Michael Davis, Martin Gonzalez, Daniel Fisher, Robert McClellan, Wesley McGuire. God, I'm just embarrassing myself. Bearded Dragon 757, Anthony Andruzzi, Nick Rector, Blake Smith, Martin Beck, Aaron Jackson, Chris Mittendorf, Matt C, Bailey Pelletier, Bailey Pelletier, Chris Alley, Skidog 88, runs with Chased, runs. Okay, he has a nickname in Discord that I stopped myself from saying. Runs when chased. Scott Havlovac. Finn, aka Lordy, thank you very much. Michael Logan McClink, Scott Douche, Steve Fisher, Mitch Bennett, which is one of my longest people, and then my longest Patreon subscriber ever, Big Spoon. So, you got a special place in my heart, Big Spoon. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Longest there. J-Leak, biggest. I'm just saying. Let's take a second and let's look at questions on YouTube. Okay. See, favorite Patreon sub, already covered that. Blog, screw you, Scuba. $20.04 from Big Spoon. Where is your YouTube plaque at? Why are you doing so many blogger videos? God, there's a bunch of questions in this one. Are you a blogger now? Do you have an OnlyFans? Wow, okay, we're just gonna start from the top here. Where's your YouTube plaque? Right here. I don't know if you noticed it. It's right here. 2, why are you doing so many blogger videos? Okay, first of all, if you're going to type that out, use the correct term. It's vlogger. Okay, video blogger, vlogger. Get with the times. What are you, 80? Seriously? Are you a blogger now? No, I am not a blogger. I've never blogged in my life. Never done that. Do you have an OnlyFans? Yes, I do, but you will never find it. Just kidding. I don't have an OnlyFans. Let's see. Nate, have you ever had issues with Unraid's web UI stalling? Absolutely, Nate, I have. I used to have an issue. I can't remember what it was, but a long time when I first got started with using Plex and Unraid, I was having an issue where the GUI was freezing up, the GUI was freezing up, and I couldn't figure out what it was. And then I figured out that all of the Dockers that I was running, what I did was I went into the advanced settings for the Docker and I changed it to where I pinned only I unpinned the first CPU thread, because the Unraid GUI runs on the first core, the first thread and the first core. So I basically unpinned that and then assigned the rest of the cores to those Dockers. And basically that freed up anything that was running that was hitting that first core that Unraid relied on. That allowed the response time to be lowered and the freezing up to be lowered as well.
$20 in a single donation.
I don't know if that's still a thing anymore, but back in the day, it made a huge difference for me. So might be something to think about. Let's see. My Unraid runs solid for months at a time without issues. Never update. J-Leak, $20.05. If you raced craft computing, who would win? What do you mean? In a car? I'm probably going to win myself. I mean, I can beat him in a straight line, right? He probably has a car with better handling because he's just one of those kind of people, right? But my Mustang GT would beat him in a straight line. It's not the fastest car, but I'm pretty sure it would whoop the hell out of Jeff. As far as running, I got to be honest with you, I'm not much of a runner, so I might just have to concede here and say that I would imagine that he would probably run faster than me. He's taller than me. He's like I don't know, an inch or two taller than me, so he's got, bigger wingspan, right? And he's got a girlish figure, right? So he can probably flop around and just way faster than I can. So I would imagine he'd probably beat me in a foot race. Next question is next donation is from Tony Andrizzi. Your favorite Docker is definitely not Xtv. Definitely not. If you guys don't know, Xtv is an illicit program used to capture ill-gotten goods that are media related off the internet. Not that I know that for sure. I just heard a rumor that that was something that exists, and it is definitely not my favorite. So next one, Big Spoon, $20.06. Guys, seriously, you give me Patreon money every month. Stop it. Just stop it. This is not a shots video. I'm not getting white girl wasted. This is just a regular Jason Bites Back. So calm down. $20.06. Bite back, Jason. Bite back hard R. Nate is always first. Absolutely. Seriously. I get it. What's wrong with my audio? Joe Kostek says, Unity gain, bro. Check your audio. Fix your audio. Is there something wrong with my audio? Is it low? Is it high? Guys, let me know. Let's see. Next donation again from J Leak. Oh my God. Is it true your Mustang goes fastest when it is at the mechanic? Hey, bro. Is your computer broke? Did you get that fixed yet? Did you fix the leak, bro? Okay. You do this for a living and you can't even build a computer. Come at me, brah. Okay, next donation is done, finally. Okay, great. Jason described half the Docker containers out there. And let's go back to Twitter here. Let's switch back to desktop because that is where it's at. You should send me one to match my BMB shirt that I'll never fit in. Well, James, I gotta admit, when you found me at LTX, you were a lot bigger than what I brought as a shirt. You know, I think you're like 3 inches taller than me, and you're a little bigger than me. I mean, you know, not like any un-PC related stuff, but you're a big dude. So I do apologize that you found me first, but I don't know. The shirt that I gave you was an embroidered. I always screw this word up. It's an embroidered shirt, and it was like $45 for that shirt because I got 2 of them. I'm sorry, it was like $42 for that shirt. This shirt, is like direct link off YouTube, really crappy quality. I mean, it's not crappy, I guess, but it's not really great. It's nothing like the shirt that you won. But I don't have any more of those shirts, and those things were super expensive. So probably not anytime soon, unless I come up with some kind of a deal or something to have those mass produced, which I probably never will, because I don't think these sell. You know, I use Jeff's shirt. It's a really good shop rag. So like if you're sweaty or you got to clean like a device off, Jeff's shirt's really good. It's nice and soft, and you know, it's almost like a micro cloth cleaner. But yeah. Anyways, Nick Evans, hello. Bailey Brett, is Loki fixed yet, or is it still broken? Cut deep, Bailey. You cut deep. Okay, here's the thing with Loki. Loki was running the 3900X. The 3900X motherboard went bad. Randomly off of a reboot, right? There's a lot more to that backstory, but the gist of it is it went bad. So Loki went bad. I took that MSI Godlike X570 motherboard out, and I submitted it for a warranty exchange. In exchange for that that motherboard that I had in there, I took my old X99 system, which ran a 5960X. I put that as Loki's main board and CPU. Here's the catch. Because I don't use my server to its maximum capacity all the time, I kind of sort of just fell in love with the reliability and compatibility of the X99 system, both in the temperature sensors, the fan sensors, everything in Unraid just kind of worked with the Intel, versus with Ryzen, half the stuff didn't work anyway. So I kind of fell in love with having the 5960X in there and having my 3900X sitting over here as a test bench that I could use for things like streaming, and it's way more powerful. Well, not way more. Well, it may be way more powerful than the 5960X. So as it stands right now, Loki is running a 5960X, and it will continue to run a 5960X. It still has an RTX 4000 in it, but I mean, that's what I got. So I like it how it is. However, I ruined the first set of rack rails that put the server into my rack by accident. I may or may not have thrusted that server into my rack slightly harder than what it was recommended in the manual. I had ball bearings just flying everywhere. So since I broke the first rails, I bought a replacement set of rails. Unfortunately, the replacement set of rails only come out halfway, so it wasn't the right type of rails. It still fit the case, but they don't come out all the way. So if you have to service the server, it does not pull out all the way. And I need it to pull out. If it can't pull out, oh God, shut up. I don't even want to hear that. I heard it after I said it. So I am on the hunt for the correct rails at a decent price. Until then, Loki is fixed. It's sitting on the carpet. That's all I got to say about that. Next question. Nate Harris, you got to check out DizQTV. Don't know what that is. Civic KM, dude, that was me the other day behind something just like that. I went slow and let other cars. That's not even to the same thing. Why Excel hard for you? Shut up, Liquid. Why are words hard for you? Fuck you, Liquid. Dude, how do I get one of those B&B koozies? I will donate. I joined late. Sorry if you already said this. If you are a $10 Patreon subscriber, okay, you have to be a $10 Patreon subscriber. And if you're one of the first 11 people to message me your address that you want it shipped to, then you get it. So most likely you will not get one, because after these are gone, I'll have to order more. All I have are 11 that I can send out right now. So you just have to wait till next round, probably. Rugapugapoo, how do you take a snapshot of a B&B and Unraid? Help me, Senpai. How do you take a snapshot of a B&B and Unraid? Okay. To take a snapshot of a B&B and Unraid, you have to load up your interface and then hit Alt F4. I mean, that's the best joke I got, and it's terrible. So, Bailey, maybe we should go talk to J-Dirt for some good parts for Loki. No, all of J Leak's parts are water damaged, so we can't do that. Okay, let's look at YouTube, see what the chat has to say, the donations for Jason Bites Back, episode number 40. God. Okay, Big Spoon, $20.08. Guys are just battling to be at the top, aren't you? Shotgun a beer or a shot? Got Jack? I gotta be honest, I haven't shotgunned a beer in years.
Ooh.
I have
More than $20 in a single donation.
about that much left.
Thank you.
I'll chug this beer. Does that make you happy, Spoon? I'll chug this beer. I did not plan on drinking until I got drunk today, but I will chug this beer just for you. There you go. You happy? I'm not doing that again. It is not happening. Michael McLean. I want to say McLean. Michael McLean. I'm calling you McLean. Did you get your engraver working good? I did not. I tried to do some key tags and kind of try to do some things, and a lot of stuff failed on me, and I kind of got aggravated, and I haven't touched it since. So again, goes back to the chapter things. I was super interested in CNCing, and then when it didn't work out perfectly, you know, I just kind of gave up on it. So it's over there though. Always pull out. He filled Bud Light with White Claw. Don't tell him my secrets, you asshole. Next question is, J-Leak, is your webcam from 2005? I thought Spoon sent you a 4K cam. Yes, it is from 2005. Spoon sent me nothing. I have no idea what you're talking about. So, actually, I think the webcam's actually like better than what it looks like. It's some kind of Streamlabs thing. And also the fact that I'm using a 980 Ti for hardware accelerated encoding on this. So I think it's more of on my end. Somebody like, I don't know, Adam from EPOS Box could probably help me fine tune my streaming settings if I were to put in the effort, but I have not. Again, half-ass stream. I forgot to do Jason Bites Back. Here we are. Welcome to the shit show. Next question is on YouTube. That's it. That pullout game, you call that beer. Pretty sure that P has more ABV. Pretty sure my P has more ABV. Dude, flops and bros. What are you talking about? Okay. Wait, did you ever respond to my insult that I gave you? Bud Light is not beer. It's not an insult. Flops and bros, where you at? All right, Nickelback. I don't know. If you guys don't know Flops and Bros, go subscribe to his channel. His actual name is Nickelback. Legally, his name is Nickelback. So, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? That's it. That's all I have. Okay, I want to give you guys an example of the YouTube comments. Right, check this out. So here's the comments. This is the comment section. And basically, before every single Jason Bites Back video, I scroll through the comment section, and this is the new one. No, I didn't scroll through this one. I scroll through the comment section. I try to find a good comment, and I'll be like, okay, what is this question? And I try to find the best comments in the last 30 days. But the problem is this has infinite scrolling. So when I scroll down to the bottom, it loads the next set of comments. And then I have to scroll down to the bottom, and I load the next set of comments. Well, when you go like about a week worth of comments, your browser just gets fucked. Like, it's done. Like, it can't do anything. Azul Tech. Hey, let's make something new happen. Oh, man, I feel bad now. Azul Tech makes little miniature PCs. They've tweeted me, they've emailed me, and now they're replying on my comments. They want me to make a new video. Leave a comment in this video down below. I have thought about responding. I forgot, and now I've kind of sort of ignored them. I didn't mean to. Again, I'm a jerk. So, Azul, maybe. I'm gonna have to go through my emails and respond back. I'm not opposed to doing an updated video on a mini stick for probably a sort of a Plex player like I did the last time. So, anyways, these comments, It runs fine as long as you don't like too many. Let's go back here. Where's what Flops and Bros? Did you reply? No, I don't see you in here. Dude, Rugapoo, your video or your chat got deleted. You should curse at Liquid for that. Big Spoon, do it again. Shotgun a beer. No. Also, Nate is on to something with the Plex add-on. Make a channel out of your owned Plex content. Cool AF. I don't know what that means, but I mean, ooh. Nate know what he's talking about.
More than $20
Nate, if I know
in a
anything about you, I know that
donation.
you like to
Thank you.
code and you kind of like you're really into the code, the programming stuff. So, hey, that's all I got. Look at that. That's it. I think that means I caught up to all of my questions, and I've only been streaming for 50 minutes. That's not bad. I think that's a good place. I wanted to make this somewhat short, so that's not bad at all. Okay, guys, I don't want to bore you with a super long, uneventful video, so if you guys have any more questions, post them in the YouTube comments down to the side or below. But I do want to take a second to talk about NVIDIA. Right? Did you guys watch it? I didn't, but I did watch some highlight reels in the NVIDIA 3090. Holy bananas, I want 2 of them. I can't fit 2 of them, but I want 2 of them. My old and outdated 7940X that runs super hot, the motherboard itself does not have room to fit 2 triple slot video cards. That doesn't mean I don't want them though. Ooh. And find some reason to use them.
More than $20
like maybe in Plex.
Single donation. Thank
24 gigabytes of RAM. And it's GDDR6X RAM, right? If you guys don't understand the gravity of this GPU release, the architecture, the way it writes to memory and completely bypasses a step having to go through your CPU, and basically the processing is done so more directly than what older versions of GPUs did. Like the speed is just going to be, it's amazing. I'm super stoked to get my hands on one of those. I don't know when I'm going to get my hands on one of those, but I can't wait to get one of those. I'm going to try to get at least one. I might get 2. So that was kind of exciting today, especially because the 3070 outdoes my 2080 Ti. In my system right now, I have 4 slots taken up. The 2 slots, the first 2 slots are with the 2080 Ti. The second slots are with a 1080 Ti. I run dual video cards. I would like to replace those with 3090s, but triple slots sucks. Big Spoon, $5. Watch it live with us. J-Leak wins. Maybe. J-Leak never wins. He tries to build a computer and it catches on fire or gets put out with liquid. Jen Locke is in the house.
Donate tonight.
Jen Locke? AKA Liquid Syphilis' wife? What's up, Jen Locke? Holla at you, boy. Listen, Jen.
More
Jen.
than $20.
I know
in
that
a
we've had our
single
differences in the
donation.
past
Thank you.
before. And I understand that. But, you know, obviously, Scott is a total letdown. So what you should do is just come to Kansas and be with your boy Jason over here in B&B headquarters. Screw Scott, not literally, figuratively. Come on over to Kansas. How you doing? Okay. Next question is hit in stream. Nate, oh damn, $30.
More than $30
hit in stream.
Wait, did I read that right?
Wow.
You must be crazy.
$30. Seriously, Nate? What is your? You're crazy. You're right. I probably should hit the end stream. I don't have any questions. Stop babysitting them beers. I'm sorry, I'm talking. I am babysitting. I can't get PCI extension cables and zip tie them somewhere. I feel like that might not be a good idea. Flops and Bros, if I distill some Bud Light Orange for you, will you drink all of it? I feel like that's a good way to die. Drinking something that you concocted in your...
$40.
Oh, God. Who donated $40? Jeez. I think that's a setup anyways. 3090 coming my way. Screw you, Scott. First time watching JBBC. Might have answered this, but what was your job before YouTube got bigger, and what is your job now? My job has been and always is, I don't know, like, I kind of have a multitude of different jobs. I work for my cousin. He has a company. And for lack of, I'm basically an office bitch. Like, that's what I call myself. The basic is I'm an office bitch. I deal with customers at IR8. I go out to properties. I deal with complaints. I handle parts. I do replacements. Like, just a lot of just random stuff. You know, I do a lot of the tech stuff. When I showed up, seriously, the company was all stored on one old Seagate drive in a gateway. I think it was a gateway or a Dell, one of those two. And I showed up, I did a bunch of backups, and I upgraded the computer, and literally like a month later, that same hard drive failed when it was in the hands of the second owner, which was the owner's father. So they lost all kinds of shit. And the first thing I did when I showed up, I'm like, no, all of this needs backed up on a flash drive, first of all. Second of all, we need a new computer. Third of all, we need a backup plan. So I set up cloud backup. I set up a bunch of local backup, different hard drives, et cetera, so on. And I kind of handled the tech side. Also, they do dispatching. The company I work for, they do a lot of dispatching for jobs. And every day when the owner came in, he would write down on a piece of paper what that owner did or what that crew lead did for the day. He would spend hours doing this sometimes, like working things out, doing it, whatever. So I used a system. I forgot what it's called, but I used a system and basically allowed him to manage everything digitally, dispatch them to tablets, automatically allowed them to be tracked, etc. So I managed that moving forward, and I just kind of digitized the life overall for the company. So that's what I do. I'm the office bitch that does tech work and handles customer complaints at a company. Small company. Very small. Medium. Let's go to the next one. Nate, you always... $40 from Josh J. Leak. Stop giving me money because you're going to do a chargeback anyway. I know how you roll, bro. I know how you roll. $40. Nate, you might always be first, but I am always the best. Nate, do not respond. He's trolling you. Okay? Don't respond. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Trust me. It's not worth it. Can you... Mike, wait, is this the same Mike that left me because I didn't do a freaking tech video? Mike, can you do an in-depth video on Plex settings and tweaking for better performance? I thought I've already done that. I forgot what he called it. How to increase Plex performance, 5 steps or something. So many settings I just left on default because I don't know if they'll improve or hinder performance. I think the only thing I can expand on when it comes to the Plex performance and something that I've thought about diving into more is the Plex setting for make your CPU hurt or not. I want to do some real-time testing, but I haven't got to that. It's on my list. So, but for the most part, tweaking and modifying and kind of like making your Plex server more efficient, I've already kind of done, really. Let's see. You ain't first, you last. Yeah, I'm off timeout. Pulse finger away from buy and send button. Yay, so many mics. Well, you're call. Okay, that's it. That's all the questions I got. I'll do a double check on Twitter. Anything on Twitter? Nothing. Cool. Well, guys, that was Jason Bytes Back, episode numero 40. Hey, Siri, how do you say 40 in Spanish?
In Spanish, 40 is 40.
40. Well, guys, that is Jason Bytes Back, episode number 40. 40, 40, 40, 40, episode numero 40. God, I suck at Spanish. I'm so terrible at it. Thank you for watching. I'm sorry this is a big clusterfuck, but seriously, I completely forgot about Jason Bytes Back, so please forgive me. At least this was somewhat amusing, hopefully. Like and subscribe below as always. Thank you for watching and have yourself a good day. And oh God. Oh God. We got another donation. I was so close to get God, Spoon, damn it. $40. $40.01 from Big Spoon.
$40.
$40.01 from Big Spoon. Can we all meet in 2021 for B&B 2021? First of all, Linus Tech Tips had to get to 10 million subscribers before he could even dream of having an event that was dedicated in his honor. Second of all, I am a small YouTube channel, so no way in hell that's ever going to be a thing. Second of all, third of all, if there is an LTX 2021, I'm totally down. Let's hang out. Let's do some shit. I'll be there. So let's hang out. Let's do something. Most likely I'll be doing other shit, so I won't have a ton of time, but I'm not against the idea.
$50, $50, $50, $50 or more.
Wow, J-Leak. Thank you. You're crazy. I don't know why you did that, but thank you very much. $50 from Joshua. Because you donated $50, I'm gonna try to pronounce your name again. Joshua Schoenfeld? Schoenfeld? Can't do it. $50. Have a great evening all. Join the Discord. Hashtag hugs and kisses. Get out of the lock channel then. That's all I got, guys. Now I'm going to exit. Stop doting. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe below. And have yourself a great day.